Hey, we back, man. Welcome back to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We got a
living legend.
A living legend in the building, man.
Track him down.
Walking Sports Archive, right?
Rob J.
And part-time comedian.
Full-time comedian.
Y'all trying to swim my head up, man. I appreciate you guys letting me come on. I really do.
Oh no, it's an absolute pleasure, man. We wanted to get you on, get your thoughts on the day. What's your thoughts so far?
It's different. It's different.
What's different about it?
Well, it's you know, our concern, our coach that we want to talk to is TC Taylor.
Yeah.
Everybody talking to him. He's on this. He's on this. He's on this. We wasn't like that back in the day. But you know, he's on this radio show. He's on this, which is really good.
Right.
It's different.
Why is that?
It's exciting.
Why is that, you think?
Well, he's the new coach coming behind Deion Sanders, and everybody want to know what Jack State's going to do. She won it the last couple of years, so and you know, she's still a popular item.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think Coach TC, man, basically inherited a nice ride, man. He done spruced it up a little bit, and I think we're gonna be. I love that he let his personality out today.
Yeah,
and he gave us a new slogan.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm sorry. The thing about him,
No, you good.
he doesn't mind talking to everybody.
Right.
He doesn't,
Very personal.
You know, because last year I didn't get a chance to talk to our head coach. I left Birmingham without talking to the Jackson State coach.
How you get left out?
Y'all already know Rob go
How you
kill
get left
him.
out?
But no, TC is a great guy, man. So,
Let me make you feel at home.
Yes, indeed, man. Oh my goodness.
you know, they picked JSU to finish second. And what you guys
Second of what?
Second
in the East.
division.
What East? Nah, I know. I'm messing with you.
I don't know.
Hey man, no.
What do we show you
disrespect.
that kind of caught you off guard?
Because the team that won it, how do you pick a team to go ahead of you when Jackson State won it last year? How do you slip to number 2 when you ain't played nobody yet?
Well, they say we lost everybody.
But they lost the game
They said we lost
by a lot. We beat them. I think we beat FAMU by more points than players that we lost.
You know, that's a really good point.
Is that
For real?
true? Is that true?
It is.
Did we lose?
If
Did we
take away a
lose?
point
Did
of
we
player, we
lose?
still beat them.
Yeah. Did we lose 56 players?
No, we did not.
I did. That's what I'm saying.
That was indeed a fact.
JSU 59-3, and then they sitting on the thing talking about they first to pick. But you know what I do like about it? I was like, you can pick us last. You still gotta beat us.
Yeah.
We 20-0. 20-0 is 20. I
I got
say
to echo my coach on the disrespect, man. The fact that we had 2 first-place votes and Valley had 2 first-place votes.
Ain't no way.
I give Valley a nice vote of confidence with their suits
In the helmets.
and the helmets. They look good.
Well, at least Valley wasn't picked to finish last.
Now I think they picked Bethune-Cookman in the East to finish last
And, you know,
behind
I
Valley.
talked to a couple of Valley guys, and they were upset about being picked to finish next to
Oh,
last.
so they thought they should be hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Who they gonna jump?
I mean, you got like
they
the
were-
confidence though. I mean,
Yeah, they were mad that they were picked to finish
Hey, man.
next to dead last.
That's pretty
you should expect that from a player though. I mean, you got to have some standards for
I just
Yeah.
believe that if SWAC Media Day was after the season, everybody's confidence be a little different.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you walk in the room, everybody be a little.
That's why
Well, a lot of people wouldn't show up for that one.
we have
That's true.
we have
That's
a
exit
winning
interview.
residue on this. I mean, we're talking today, but we ain't lost a game to nobody. We have a winning streak against every team in the conference. Right?
So you know the SWAC done adopted fanship of 2 MEAC schools over the past 2 years. They celebrated South Carolina State, and they celebrated North Carolina Central. You know, remember they was Campbell fans too.
yeah,
But you know, at the end of the day, you ain't beat us yet. Still got to beat us.
that's an analogy. Like, you know, I can't beat you up, but I saw Debo beat you up, so I'm
Yeah.
cheering on
So
Debo.
now Debo, my friend, super friends.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. I have a lot of confidence in TC, and seeing this media day today and the players that he brought,
Yeah.
it gave me a little bit more confidence. I hadn't seen them practice yet. I think they start tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
So
camp
I
starts
really
tomorrow.
hadn't seen Jackson State practice yet. So I want to see them practice, and then they can really formulate my opinion. But I'm a little bit more confident after I saw what I saw today.
If I tell you what you're gonna do at practice tomorrow, what all the SWAC fans gonna do when the season starts, you're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out. They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know.
What are your thoughts on Coach TC? His first SWAC Media day, just the bright lights, how he handled himself, carried himself.
Oh man, I think he handled it great. He didn't shy away from anybody. He answered all the questions. He was eager to talk to people, and that's what you want with your coach. Now, I have not found a Valley coach yet. What you running for, man? But TC is everywhere. He's with everybody, man. So I'm surprised, and I'm not really surprised because I know he's that kind of guy.
But you know what? The thing that stood out today about TC, and I think it actually, to answer your point, was that you said earlier that the team takes on the personality of the coach. When you look at J.D. Martin and Devonte Davis, even answering the questions now at the session, their personality meshed well with TC's in the way that they gave their answer.
Right.
You can tell they got a chip on their shoulder, the size of Mississippi, and I like it because anytime if you go in too confident, you can kind of get caught slipping. I think that's what happened to us the last 2 years in the Celebration Bowl. Last year's Celebration Bowl was a little shaky because we got the news that Prime was leaving, and we had to kind of get through that. But I think when you think about the amount of turnover from the roster, and then you got these guys stay behind. You got a Devonte Davis, and Coach TC mentioned that he was left off the All SWAC team. Stuff like that. You start. Man, just went right behind us there.
They do that to you at the basketball.
Yeah, he just went right behind us there. You saw that? I tried, y'all. But I'm looking like, come on, bro.
He saw we were doing.
Yeah, you go behind him. Come on, man.
We didn't go behind him.
They didn't come and start talking to you like they do.
I'm gonna He just gave me a coupon.
Hey, we gonna.
He gave me a coupon.
Hey, make sure they stay right there with us. We'll get them in just a second. But no, I love it though because it allows them to go out and let them know we got something to prove, and that's all Devonte been saying.
Yeah.
JD got to prove it to myself, but he's also talked about the chemistry, keeping the team together, that type. I'm saying all the good stuff. But Devonte Davis knows what they're working with. He knows what they're working with on that defensive line. And that defensive line is serious, man.
He knows, but they don't know.
They don't know.
They go to coach.
They don't know.
But they're going to find out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And they have a great offensive line that TC talked about that can open up holes for JD. So we'll see. Like you said, we'll find out.
How's Coach Asbury doing? Looking forward to the broadcast.
He wanted to come here today, but he's working with his high school team, the Kittens.
Southern Lab Kittens.
Who named them the Kittens, man?
I thought you were joking.
I did too.
They're the Kittens, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They are the Southern
Green
Lab
and gold
Kittens.
That's a real thing.
Okay.
They sound very ferocious.
The Kittens. Who said we name this team the Kittens? That's gonna be a mean name.
That's like a good ladies basketball.
Well, you know why they call them kids, right? They're little jaguars.
They're little Jaguars.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Southern should be
But
called the
Jack
Kittens
State
with
Yeah,
bad.
they feed into
But you know what Jackson what we call jaguars, right? Big kids.
Now they were picked to finish first.
First of
on the
what?
West.
Which is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who making these predictions?
It might be this fella that's walking up here right now.
But yeah, Southern was picked to finish first in the West. We were picked to finish second. But the thing about it, if they felt like Southern was a team that won the West, how did they end up finishing? How did they end up being picked to finish when we won the East? How we picked second?
well, the even better question
Funny
is
math going on.
the even better question is how does Southern have more points overall than FAMU? They have Southern by points to be the best team.
I just want to know. Well, anyway, I don't know much about them because I don't keep up with them. But even with all the recruiting, we pay attention to the recruiting. Who's gonna throw the ball for them? So when you look at the recruiting, you see that.
At Southern, a young man named Blood.
Well, he played out against Jack State last year.
Now that was somebody else. That was McCray.
I hate to say this.
Oh, blood bled out the championship game too.
Oh, he did get in there.
He got a
did.
fumble, got riled out. He bled out.
I really, I don't know. I don't want y'all to jump on me, but last month Blood needed somebody to stand him, stay in my house.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a long story.
You got to play this,
bro.
man.
Well, I mean, you got a house divided, right?
I do have a house divided. You know, my wife went to Southern, so she knows his family. So,
okay.
So she said, "This is the young man, this quarterback from Southern University. I think his name is Blood."
You supposed to have told your wife you gotta have a transfusion. He got to get
But
about
I told him, I fixed him some juice. I said, "Drink that, Blood." He didn't do it. I said, "Drink that, man. Drink that."
You gotta tell your wife we need a transfusion. He gotta get about here.
So he did. He did. So,
Yes,
so I had blood in my house.
Mm-hmm.
blood in the water, man.
You were really outnumbered.
Yeah,
It's all good.
No, I think JSU is going to be fine. And this what gets me though is when I run across people saying, "Yeah, it had never been packed to Jackson State Stadium before." I'm like, "What?
Wow.
What?"
They must have started watching Jackson State in 2020.
Yeah,
when COVID hit.
Hey, even 2019, the year before COVID, we led the.
You know, in 2019 we led the nation.
Yeah, we were
in the losing season. What was the record?
We were 4-8. 4-8. We
4-8.
averaged.
That's exactly.
That's
34,000.
right. But there was so much hoopla these last few years that people thought that's what it was. But it was.
Well, you got all the archive video. You can roll it out and show us.
I sure do.
Show me. We got receipts.
Players and coach. And coach.
You need coach?
Well, no, whenever we get them, we know they still. Hey, y'all, we gonna bring the coach. They got to come sit down and talk to us.
Rob J is an actual living legend.
Absolutely.
But I was telling the guys, man, I remember as a youngin, Bob Proctor on the call.
Wow.
And you on the sideline report.
You sure do. You man, boy, you remember that?
Zoe DeLorean is what they call him. So he's a historian right there, man.
Wow, that's right. I was doing the sideline. Let me tell you, at that time, I was working at WLBT. They wouldn't, because I was doing the sideline for Jackson State, they wouldn't send the cameraman out there. They were like, "Well, you were supposed to be the cameraman, so you got to figure out a way to get highlights because we're not going to send the cameraman out there to cover Jackson State," which they want to do it in the first place. So what I did was, I knew how to shoot. So I wore a vest, one of those photographer vests, and I put the mic right here. As I was shooting, I was commentating on it.
Wow.
So I said, "Oh, I can fix it. I can get it done. Oh, I can get it done. You ain't stop nothing."
Right. Wow.
That's dope.
That's what we call a little A33 ingenuity.
But yeah, man. So that's what I tell anybody getting in this business: learn how to shoot. Learn how to shoot the camera. That can take you a long, long way. Yes.
Got an announcement coming in. What we got? Announcement.
No, I was just saying. I was just telling them whenever they get done, we'll get them. Okay, that'll work.
Players coming up soon.
Good deal. And we'll get them one at a time. Yeah, that's Austin. That's the director of media right there. My man.
Austin's always working. You're gonna end up tackling him.
That's two components.
So he don't care what we doing. He don't care. Now what kind of coupons he giving you? Because we got to stop this. We got to have to stop this.
You gonna
Just got one.
I just want to stop online, but I'm a Jacktown Jew. A Jew about to come out here about a few minutes.
Because he keeps walking back here.
I'm on the dress. I gotta have
Yeah, we got to stop that. But
Look like we got Devonte. Look like he getting ready. They working their way on over here.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Hey, Rod, it was an absolute pleasure to sit down with you as always.
It's a pleasure being with you guys.
Oh man.
And you got your new shirts and then you got
He told, hey, Rob told us that we look like the bowling team. All right, everybody.
I'm doing like that.
Nah, we'll keep the same. Yeah, we'll keep this cool. You can always edit. We're gonna bring Devonte Davis on up. Big double D in this thing. What's going on, man? Take the microphone. Got double D in this thing, man. Talk to us. You got it. It's on now. It's on. Go ahead and give us a.
Before you say anything.
Oh, we good.
Before you say anything, we got to start this thing off right. We got to talk about the disrespect thing. We're gonna talk about the disrespect now. See, look, I know that what you were talking about right now. We at the crib right here. We're gonna talk about the disrespect.
What's this? With me, I mean, respect and disrespect goes a long way with me. So I feel like if you disrespect me personally and the team, it's just crazy. That's crazy. For what we have done in the past 2 years, that just disrespect. But it's everything good.
But you know what I do like that Coach TC did kind of highlight. They don't know. You know what I mean?
They don't.
They don't. But you know what's in the room.
Yeah, tell us, because that's what they're looking at. They're looking at what we lost, but you're out there practicing with the guys that we gained.
Okay, so on the defense side, from the D line perspective itself, we lost a big fat downs, but you still got to realize we have multiple players back, and just like the D line room all together just as one.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. You got, I mean, we sitting with 3-4 deep right now on the defense line. I mean, especially interior. It's insane with the amount of depth. And then one of the things I do like, and what we talked about, you know, kind of from our vantage point, seeing you be more vocal, more of a vocal leader. We've been around and seeing how you reel them in. Look, hey, it's go time. You know, holding them accountable. You and Antonio Doyle, bringing in. You got Philip Webb. We bring in Tyus over from Colorado, and Jeremiah Williams. The list goes on and on and on when they talk about the defensive line. But one of the things you did say up on the stage was, it was like, we're going to set the tone, but we're also going to hold those behind us accountable, because obviously the defense wins championships, man. So yeah, that's my take on that.
You being more, he talked about you being more vocal. So is that something that you made a conscious effort to do, and then Coach TC or your defensive coach?
Nah, I did that upon myself just by being. Last year I was the leader of the team, and I wasn't that vocal. Right. It was always two. He was the more vocal than me, but I felt that like, since I've been here, I know how everything goes. I know how everything operates. I have to step up and be that one, be the one that the coach can depend on to get everybody right.
Yeah. And see, what I got from that too, Didi, is that we had the number one ranked defense in the country last year. 2 years. For 2 years. Get me right. For 2 years. All right. Well, so add to the fact that you're being more vocal. We talk about some of the losses, but what you're speaking on basically is that's the new standard now. Okay. So the standard is top, you know what I'm saying, number one defense in the country. Not HBCU ball, not the SWAC, but in the country. So the thing is, I'm going to be vocal about holding this line to that standard and the defense to that standard. We also put pieces on the line, but when you look at the total number of what we got coming back on defense alone, there is no drop off. So, you know, again, we let the nation that's scoring defense too, might I add. So if you ain't scoring no points on us, please tell me how a team that I'm gonna put a 60 piece on gonna be above us, bro.
59-3. Yeah.
1 point.
They said it was self-inflicted though.
But it might be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I don't see them scoring. Me perspective, I feel like they just got their field goal off last second.
They got their field goal off the field. We gave them it. So that was self-inflicted.
Lisbon and us doing our job, flying around to the ball, it's gonna be hard for everybody to score.
I love it.
Like that.
Hey, man.
I like that on the stage when you guys were live on ESPN. You talked about scoring more on the defensive side of the ball, like Zoe just mentioned, get more turnovers. That's important, man. You know what I mean? Because now you're talking about giving. We know Coach Maurice Harris, they're gonna go fast, but you guys are gonna set the tone and help get that offense ready. But at the same time, you're trying to get the ball back, give it back to them so they get on back down the field. So I like that you know, that's the mindset of the defense going in. We ain't gonna let you run, we ain't gonna let you pass, and then we're gonna take the ball from you. Kind of a bully mentality.
One thing I mentioned to our listeners, I want to ask you: do you think this defense this year will be a little bit more versatile than it was last year?
Good question.
From my perspective, I feel like this defense. I mean, we had some dogs on the defense last year. Aubrey, Gaddy, Travis, Quan, K5, everybody. We had some dogs on the defense. But I feel like this year, everybody together. It ain't no high. It ain't what my stats looking like. We gotta be the team. So
like that.
That being said, I hold them accountable. Like I told them, I don't too much care about the sack on like 1 sack. I said, if we all get there together, we good. So my thing is, y'all gonna hear me say it a lot. Party in the back. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all didn't beat me there immediately.
So you sound like we're gonna move like one unit.
Yes, sir. One unit, one sound.
There it is, man. Love it. What's it? Off the football topic, how it feel to be back in your home state, man? Gotta feel. You feel like you feeling comfortable.
But it's good though, being able to come back to Alabama. for this media day, seeing everybody, a lot of coaches, a lot of faces I've never seen. It's a lot of connection.
Good deal. Well, I'm good, man. Well, bro, we appreciate you as always, man.
See you in the A, man.
Yes, sir.
Expecting big things. Hey, camp start tomorrow, man. So it's go time, baby.
Hey, my phone going off tonight.
Oh man.
That's how locked in on. My phone going off tonight.
And
0 dark 30 all the way to ATL.
We know you got mixed up on that first team, but that ain't where you started. Where you finished.
Yeah, everybody's opinion. That's just somebody's opinion. They don't see what I'm capable of doing. They haven't seen what I'm capable of.
They don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know.
They don't know.
So
I like that.
Everything awakens to them.
For sure.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. We're going to go ahead and bring JD Martin up next. There you go. All right, Tiger Nation, we're going to go ahead and bring JD Martin up. Next man up, RB1 from what is it? Wetumpka? That what it is? What's happening, bro? JD in the thing, man. Talk to us, man. Go ahead. Tell us how you feeling, man. How you feel? First SWAC Media Day. Talk to us about it.
I'm feeling good right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a blessing to be here. My first SWAC Media Day, so I came here to represent D I love. I'm just ready for the season to kick off.
So that you got the call from TC that you will be representing Jackson State. Did you caught off guard? Were you expecting it? Just talk about that. We had a lot of people to choose from, so that's a big honor.
I'm not gonna lie, I got caught off guard with it. I wasn't expecting it to be me, but I'm happy Coach TC chose me because he sees something in me. Yeah. I feel like with me, even with myself, I have a chip on my shoulder to prove, and I'm just ready to showcase.
So if we would ask TC what he sees in you, what do you think he would say?
He always say it's a flash. He always speed. He say he can get run the ball, catch the ball out the backfield very well. Because nowadays you got to be able to do both. That's what stand you out from everybody else being an all-purpose man. And that what he said that most effective.
So you can do both. We saw the film from high school. You post that on social media all the time.
Absolutely. One thing I say is I love the fact we talked about when we did our live prior to self-awareness. The fact that after the spring game, you went straight to it. You ain't hide from it. You say, look, I wanted to get better at, not putting the ball on the ground. Because we know that you went into the season 2022. See, people forget that. Shout out to Savion. Hey, he's went on to do other things, but you RB1, right now, and now you went into 2022 RB1, but you kind of fell out the depth chart when you start, putting the ball on the ground. Talk to us about what did you do? How do you change something like that? Because you think that you can just say, all right, let me just hold on to it a little tighter. Is that talk to us about the mind preparation of what you went into and how you changed that?
I say holding myself accountable. Always being disciplined with little details. Always giving that extra work after practice, before practice. I have somebody try to rip the ball in my hand before we start practice and after practice. That is something that I always been through, and going through the whole spring, the whole summer workout. That's the only thing that's been on my mind, is holding the ball tight. That's like you said, that's what brought me back on the depth chart last year. That's the main thing I've been working on.
Would you one quick follow up? You played a lot of positions. You played quarterback in high schools, running back, kick return, wide receiver. Does playing in some of those roles kind of matriculate to why you may have? Because when you're playing quarterback, you're holding the ball a little different. You may scramble and you're still kind of looking down the field. Does muscle memory kind of get in the way, or now that you're a full-time running back, is that something that you kind of had a little challenge trying to key in on, just being just the running back and not so much as maneuvering back and forth?
I say not for real.
Okay.
Everything me, like you said, I play quarterback, I play a lot of positions. That's translate on the field, so they really help me see the field more, see everything, every aspect of the game. And they make me more dominant and make me see the game very well and be able to study the game more. So I feel I don't think that was a problem.
Good deal.
Quick question: how do you see yourself in this offense?
Being very explosive. A lot of players gonna be coming this season for me. I'm not to brag on myself and nothing like that, but it's just the work I've been putting in. The chip I'm holding on my shoulder. I got so much people down to me, people that know from last year, people saw the fumble, people still think I'm a fumble. But I just know the mindset I have. I know what I'm gonna bring to this team.
So it's safe to say that you're probably gonna lead the controversy this year.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's what I'm here for.
So look, we know you as JD Martin, you know, but nobody ever really just says your name, so you know we get you your name. Jacktown Dog.
That's how. No, okay. I like that.
But Zoe always gonna give you one.
I like that. That's how, dog. I'm gonna post that.
I love it, man. I love it.
Jacktown Dog.
Yes, indeed. You guys think?
I'm just ready to see it, man. I'm ready for you to show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I had another one, but it kind of slipped me though. Let me ask you this though. You start camp tomorrow. What's your thoughts on Coach Maurice Harris's offense? Because you've seen a lot. You know, you had one offensive coordinator in was it 21, and that last year kind of had some changes in season. You come in, you see a heralded offensive coordinator like Mo Harris, without giving away too much. You say you're going to be super explosive in this offense. And we can tell by you see something that we can't see because you lit up when you talked about you're going to make a lot of plays. But how do you feel about the offensive scheme that Coach Mo is running and that he's going to push? Because we know we're going to go fast, but we want to hear from your vantage point.
Coach Harris, I love his offensive scheme. He spread the ball out like around everywhere. So not only like with me being in the backfield, but be line up at receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
It just stay tuned for the first game.
Said he can't give away too much, man. But man, I gotta ask you this before we get out of here, man. What's it feel like to be back in your home state?
Oh, it's a blessing. Being back in Alabama, you know, from Alabama, from Montgomery, Alabama, and it's a blessing to be here, represent my state, and represent the I love.
There it is. JD Martin, everybody. Appreciate you sitting down with us. All love to you, man.
Yes,
Soak
sir,
it up.
sir.
Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Get started, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. I'm ready for the season.
Let's see. Is Coach TC ready?
Yeah,
it's all good.
We can come back.
Tell Coach Self-Inflicted to come on over here. No, come on, sit down with us, Coach. Watch it. Come on, you. Oh no, I thought he was talking to us. Absolutely. Bring on. So the next up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have Kendra, who's over the Orange Blossom Classic, to come up next, and we gotta buy a little time because I'm telling y'all, man, Coach TC. Yeah, I take a little bit. Everybody want to talk to Coach TC, man. He's a hot commodity out here. Let's get it started. We're gonna go in there. Let's check out a few questions, man. Y'all go ahead and send us some questions up, man. We'll go ahead and entertain some. Well, wait a minute. She on the way over here. We're gonna get started. Oh, come on in here now. Come on through now. It's this one right here. This one.
I like it. I ain't even mad at it. I just can't say that on air, but I like it.
I know. We'll say it for you. We'll say it for you. Go ahead and state your name and tell everybody what you do.
That name came courtesy of Moore.
Wait, y'all got t-shirts. I saw the t-shirt. Can y'all see?
Hey, you know what? I got it. Hey, Toronto.
Okay.
Let me see that t-shirt, brother. A t-shirt.
You got a t-shirt with
Yeah.
you?
I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna put it on camera.
It's about to be official.
Oh, I love it.
Shout out to my boy Merch Pack, Jason Hall. So the gentleman that actually made the shirts for us that we partnered with, Merch Pack, he's a Florida A&M alum. So he watched the show. Zoe and I be on.
If he did it, then we can't be mad.
Can't be too mad, huh? Hold that up for me. Oh, that's Continental Man over there making the Ric Flair sign. We want you to hold that thing up and turn it around. Turn around so everybody can see it.
Oh yeah.
We here, baby. We here, baby. Let's go. We got the Orange Blossom Classic direct over here holding the Blue Blossom Classic shirt. Hey, we taking over. It's a blue out. It's a Miami takeover. That's what we do. You know, when we show up, we like the disrespectful cousin. We come over there and that's his over there. We're gonna get you one. So you leave your information and we'll send you one. We're gonna make sure you got one because we're gonna sell it through so this is the cool part about it though. It was a fun Zola. If you seen him in work, everybody that sat down, he got a nickname for him. JD, he just called him Jacktown. What do you call it? Jacktown Dog. That's his nickname. So he was saying it, and we was like, nah, we ain't gonna say Orange Blossom. We saying Blue Blossom. We whooped them 59-3 last year. We whooped them. I don't know how y'all figure I don't know who done did these SWAC rankings and how you let 59 to 3.
Well, they took into account that it was self-inflicted.
I don't want to hear all that.
I want to ask you a question though. I was actually interested in knowing the history of the Orange Blossom Classic, being that the family's been every one since its inception. What actually brought in the thought process of actually reviving the game, normally to shut down? I think it's 78 or 79.
Right, 1978.
So what actually came into the thought process to actually restart the game?
So I grew up around HBCU.
Okay.
And when I moved to South Florida, at the time, we really didn't have HBCU football. Florida Memorial, who's our only HBCU in the South Florida area, actually had basketball. They didn't have a football program yet. And so I just kind of felt like that HBCU football component was missing. And I thought it was something good, just knowing the history of the Classic and what it meant. I thought it was something good for the current generation to be able to experience and witness in their backyard.
Well, I personally want to thank you for bringing it back because it's been an awesome experience.
Absolutely.
For both games. Extremely high.
I'm thankful for having Jackson State.
Love the vibe and the energy there. And I also want to give you guys kudos because every other game we know it to be the Classic. You guys did something different in the sense of actually recreating this game to have a bowl game feel.
Right.
And that's a good thing, especially for a season opener.
Right.
Speak up some, so.
For both teams. I know it's like last year when we went, the team actually got there on Wednesday. And typically on a non-conference Classic game, it's a regular game. You know, you get in on Friday, game Saturday, and you're out there, so the game's over with. But what you guys have done from the experience to, the luncheons and the parade and everything that you guys do is very, very first class. So I definitely want to kudos.
I mean, for us, it's about the student athletes and it's about the community. So when you remember the original Orange Blossom Classic, the parade was just as big as the game.
Right.
The bands marching down, 62nd Street was something that was important. So we wanted to recreate that vibe, but then we also, at the same time, we wanted to give this current generation, like I said, something to look forward to. Playing in an NFL stadium, having that national ESPN exposure, having that bowl-like experience, that's something that a lot of student athletes might not ever experience. So to be able to give them that as a regular season game, whether they, of course, with you all, it's a little bit different because they got to experience it twice, right? With the Celebration Bowl, but that's not every team, that's not every student athlete. So to be able to give them that, we thought that was important. And that actually is a true testament to the type of partners that we have that actually, allow us to be able to do those kind of things.
Yeah, what you just said, you actually help both institutions from a recruiting standpoint because when people tend to think of HBCU, they tend to think of things being lesser than. And so to add to what you stated with regard to playing an NFL game, your first game, having that bowl game experience, as if like you're at a Power 5 school, with what you guys do for them, as well as just looking at the ambiance that you guys have for that game, and it's growing. Mm-hmm. It's growing. Mm-hmm. I can call in that even right now, ticket sales are on par with what they were last year, probably may even exceed them. So the fact that you guys are doing the work that is growing, segue over to ESPN now, big ESPN.
The main network.
That is huge.
And that'll be something going forward. So again.
And that speaks to the programs too, because
I was just about
a
to
lot
ask
of
about
people,
that.
When we started out and we were on ESPN too, and I'm sure you guys know that, just the Dion effect, the Prime effect, right? But to now say, okay, we know what Coach Prime did for HBCUs. Actually, what I always say is that we always knew what was there. He just was able to put that out there.
It's a lightning rod. Yep.
But to now have this game on the main network, and we have Coach Simmons and we have TC, it speaks to the brand of the universities, and it speaks to what we're doing as that HBCU game.
So it's like you're getting money. Let's say money just makes you more of what you are. So we were already what we are. So Prime was the money just to situate more.
100%. I tell people we started this conversation with Jackson State back in 2018 when
hold on, say that one more time.
2018 when VP Robinson first made his way over to Jackson State. You guys just had games on your schedule, so we couldn't actually make it work when we first started the process. And then of course 2020 COVID came, right? So we had to postpone to 2021, but we wanted Jackson State before there was Coach Prime, just because you all have always led the FCS in attendance.
I got a question about that.
The value of the brand back then.
So about that, right? I know you can't. There's some changes coming. We know that FAMU is not going to be, and I know you probably can't go into that, but I do have a question though. Do you know who we're going to be playing without telling us who we're going to be playing?
I do.
All right, good deal. So I just wanted to get that out there that it was already done. We having some fun with it. You know, we got a wish list.
I got a question.
I
I got a
Is there anything
There's nothing else I can say.
Hold on.
other than I do.
Hold on, I got a question. If the game comes at 6, that's all you know. That's all you know.
No, but no, we look forward to it though. I think being able to come to Miami and it's a fun weekend for us. I think the ancillary, we're excited about that part of it because for us it was always about the game, but now it's a little different vantage point with everything that is going on. We're gonna try to send Coach Willie Simmons and FAMU on their way with another loss. I know they want to get that win though, but the shirts is hey, we loving it. We coming in there with them, rocking them now. So we definitely gonna put that out there. But we appreciate that you guys actually find the humor in it and like it. You know,
this season will be our 5th appearance in the one class.
The 5th. That's right.
Had 1 L, and that was back in 1960.
63, I believe.
Yeah. So we've been winning ever since then. Hence the name change. And a change in color.
Well, I love it.
But I'm telling you, you got to let us know. We're gonna get you a shirt.
All right now, I want my shirt. I really do.
We're gonna get her a shirt too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're partners. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, we'll send you both.
I appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you for sitting down with Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. It's been a fun day. How you been enjoying SWAC Media Day so
I'm
far?
loving it. It's really getting me into the spirit now. It's reminding me that we have less than 38 days. But it's definitely getting me excited about it.
Yeah.
So I'm originally from North Carolina,
Okay.
right? So my mom went to Shaw University.
Okay,
My sister went to North Carolina Central Eagles. I have cousins and family that we used to go to the Battle of the I-40 between Central and Winston-Salem State. I have family that was at A&T. So only time we talked about the other schools is if it was basketball. But if it was anything related to football, it was HBCU. Yeah.
Good deal. Well, we ain't gonna take up too much more of your time. Like I said, we appreciate you for sitting down with us, and make sure you get us your information so we can get that shirt to you.
Will do.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Right. We're gonna go ahead and try to get Coach TC on now.
I think he walked out.
We'll get it.
What are your information?
Kate Bullock major is in program.
I can actually, I can get your info, and I can actually send you I got like 20 shirts of
Kate Right there.
I'm going to send you.
Let me see your mic. No. I'll just make sure while we still.
Oh my God.
All right, there we go.
I'm just texting you my info, and then I can
I'll send my information.
yeah, so you take my info, and then I'll
Okay. All right. Sounds good, guys. Thank you all.
Appreciate it. Have a good one now.
Have a good one.
All right, everybody. Oh, TC? We gonna stay on. Bring him on.
Yeah, I love family.
So we may just go ahead and kill it,
Yeah, let's
and then we'll come back.
we'll do a new one.
We need to get Willie to come over and sit down. Want to get it?
Y'all
Come
want y'all want Willie? Let's ask him. Oh, hey,
Got
y'all
one.
want Coach Simmons? In the comments, do y'all want Coach Simmons in the hot seat?
Stand by, everybody.
Yeah, let's
be
go
right
back.
back.
You coming
Speaking
back
of,
on?
come on now, you
gotta
standing
come
all
back
in
to
front of the camera. Come on around here, man. Come on around here. We got somebody that used to be at 1400 JR Lynch.
He left
Man.
us.
Come on over here. Look at
We're
you.
gonna get him to admit that he regrets it.
What's up? What's up? What's
Oh,
up?
get your microphone. Put it up.
What's up, 1400? What's going on?
What's up?
In
Sean?
Tiger Nation.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's all good, man. I don't, we happy to be here, man. I don't know about that Eastern standings, man. What's up with that?
Hey man, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
I know I'm teasing with you.
I mean, it was either gonna be you guys at 1, us at 2,
Right.
us at 1, y'all at 2. And so everybody knows, and I say this, I said it on the show last year. Everybody knows the winner of week 1 is probably gonna come out of the East. I mean, and I think everybody in the East knows that. That's why everybody fills their stadium up when both of us come to town, because they want to be able to say that they got a lick up on us. And so we kind of knew it coming in that it was probably going to finish that way. And so it's cool. It's cool.
What's your thoughts on, we just had the, forget her name, director for the Orange Blossom Classic, just sit down with us. I know this is going to be you guys' last season, at least for now, playing in it. What's your thoughts on that? Kind of like what's next for FAMU?
Well, we enjoy the Orange Blossom Classic. We understand the history of it and what that game means to Miami Gardens and Miami-Dade County and Broward County. And we're super excited to get back there and play again in 23.
Yeah.
The decision that was made is outside of my scope of work, coach's scope of work, all of that. And so as a member of the athletic department, I have to support the moves that our director, our VP of athletics decides to do. Do we look forward to going to Miami each and every year? Yes, we do. Who wouldn't? It's Labor Day weekend. You playing in the NFL stadium. You have the ability to have recruits at the game when you're the home team. All of those things. So it is a very, very, positive game for us. Our guys look forward to it. But if we're unable to participate in it moving forward, then we will, move our efforts to making sure that we have the additional home game or make it up some way, shape, form, or fashion, and get Rattler Nation, in front of our football team as much as they possibly can.
Good deal. I gotta ask this, man. It's Tiger Talk, man.
Here we go.
We always be.
Here we go.
No, but for real, so help us understand, kind of like, and I know for what you can share, we know we don't like to see we have banter, but we never like to see any HBCU take a public punch in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? We know about the real Boston Richie situation. Coach Simmons decided to suspend football, and you start. I hate to go in the comment section because you kind of really see what people thinking, and we had fun with it, but at the same time, you start saying, man, what's your thoughts on that as far as like kind of how that went about and the decision Coach Simmons made, kind of where you guys stand with everything now?
Well, what I can say, and I can't speak on what's going on because it is an ongoing investigation.
Absolutely.
The university is leading that, and so we'll leave those comments up to them once they get their findings. But what I can say is, we always teach our guys and talk to our guys about just doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Right. And so whenever we make a decision as a staff, whenever coach, puts a directive out in front of us as a staff and as people, that work, quote unquote, underneath him, we have to follow his lead and take, what he's put out there. And so I think he showed his leadership ability. He showed that he can act quickly in times when it calls for him to be that person. And I think it showed not only Rattler Nation, but it showed the entire world of the type of leader that he is. And I think a lot of times people get it confused because they see him coaching ball. They see him coaching ball plays, and they know he's a really good X's and O's guy. But then they say, "Oh, well, is he a good leader? Can he lead outside of the HBCU space?" And I think this episode over last week showed that he is
the leader that we all know him to be, and now that the nation is starting to realize that he is by how quick and how efficient he handled that situation last week.
I have a bunch of questions, but I'm going to save before I end you with one-on-one.
Yeah,
Okay.
he always do the preview show.
We're gonna have to do something different because the first year
we won.
I was in the hospital when we did it. Last year I was in the office when we did it. So why don't we do it in Miami?
Let's do it in Miami.
Let's do it in Miami.
We're gonna be live.
When we can sit down and we can have this conversation.
That's gonna be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be
Because
fun.
we got to change the trajectory.
Cause see, when we sit down with you, when you and Corey sit down in Miami, we gonna already be 1-0.
Hey, now listen.
I'm just messing.
We here. You say the Tiger talk, right?
Yeah, we gonna be one.
Now, y'all play week 0.
Yep.
Against South Carolina State.
Yep.
I'm from Orangewood.
I already knew that. That's why I said it.
My first full-time job was at South Carolina State. Right. My last full-time job before my current job was at Jackson State.
Yep.
Keep going. If I go to my bank account right now,
Yeah.
there's a shared account on my account.
Okay.
You know who shared that account with me?
Who's that?
My mama.
Okay.
You know where my mama worked? South Carolina State. You know where she graduated from? South Carolina State.
Yeah.
So ask your question.
I'll just leave that for.
I'm rooting for the SWAC.
Yeah, it is.
Because the SWAC paying. I work for a SWAC institution.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but nah.
No, no disrespect to him. No,
it's all good.
the objective is to go 1-0. That's what I mean. The mindset 1-0.
It's going to be a really, really good game. You know, I think it's a great opportunity for you guys to get TC, you know, first game head coach jitters out of the way. Is it a big stage? Yes.
Yes, it is. ABC.
It's 100 Lynch Street, expecting a whole lot from Coach TC and the Tigers. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But there's something about that old 60-something-year-old ball coaching for the people.
Legend, man.
We know all too well.
You can't put anything.
We got you next, brother.
Can't put anything past.
Come on up here.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens on ABC. I'll be watching. I'll tell you that. I'll be watching.
So you got anything?
Well, you know,
Everybody telling you to speak up too.
well, you know, when we get to
Tell me to speak up.
No, I'm telling. So it might be the microphone too.
That second game, you know, we got family. You know, it's documented in the good book, in the Bible. The first animal documented to take an egg was a serpent. Now you dress real nice, you like a good Christian man, but you do. I know you're a Christian man. It's the truth.
So I will.
Hey, hold on. And I did say that's in the Genesis. Man. That's in the beginning. First book of the Bible. First animal documented to take an ill in the Bible. It's a serpent.
Well, since we in the book, let's go in the book.
Here we go.
Right. Everything happened in 3 years.
Guess what? But that was after Genesis.
I give you a 3.
Y'all got y'all 3.
No, I give you a 3.
Y'all got y'all 3. Y'all won in Tallahassee in 19.
No. Hold on. Time out. I'm glad, man. I'm gonna build on that. I'm actually glad you said that. Let me open this shirt up for you real quick. I want you to look at this when I say it. I want you to look at this. He said, "Look at me. I did this to you." Open that up for him. Open that up for him. So listen, I want you to understand something. You said everything happened in 3s, right? So we came to the Orange Blossom Classic in 21. In 2021, we won the Orange Blossom Classic. That's 1. 2022, we won the Orange Blossom Classic. That's 2. So according to your words, 2023, that's going to be the 3rd time in this era.
I didn't say that.
You said it happens in 3s.
Things happen in 3s. Y'all won in 19. You cut me off.
I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you one more.
Y'all won in 19.
You
won in 21. You won in 22.
Well, if that's you're gonna do that, then Troy, you got to put 2014 in. Well, I'll give you one for 3s. In 2021, y'all had 2 3s. In 2022, y'all had 1-3.
3-3. You gotta get out of here on that one, man. That's it.
Hey man,
You're
mic drop, baby.
You're done.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, I love y'all, man. I
My
love
God,
y'all,
man.
I love
All
y'all.
love, brother. Good
Yes,
seeing
sir.
you, man.
Hey, tell I know he watching.
Who that?
Tell Thad.
Thad
you know what I'm
Reed.
saying? Thad Reed. I know you
Hey,
out there
Thad got
watching.
us a shirts, man. Shout
I
out
know
to
you
Thad.
out there watching. I know I don't wear Under Armour no more. You know what I'm saying? But put some Omega stuff in your line, dog. Maybe I'll buy from Reed Enterprise if you put some Omega stuff in there, dog. Stop selling all this Kappa stuff and all this Under Armour, JSU stuff, man. Put some purple and gold in your shop, man. So you can get some more people to buy from you, man.
Hey,
I don't
Troy,
think it'll
I do
happen.
want to tell you though, them white pants cold.
Y'all like them?
Them white pants cold.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Donald Reed, man. Donald Reed, our equipment guy, man. He came up with that. Him and Coach Simmons, man. They put that together, man. You know what I'm saying?
White pants
I have to sometimes dive back into my equipment mind with Donald, but you know, because he always asking me certain things, man. But I tell you what, man, them white pants,
They're cold.
I'm gonna lead with this one.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You know, me and Coach graduated from Clemson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson now don't wear their orange pants
Right.
until the championship is over.
Hmm.
White pants, the new ones. I'll let y'all, man.
I already told him about Jesus.
Everything happened in threes, man. Good to see you, bro.
Hey, man,
All
y'all be
love,
good, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and shut this one down. We'll bring Coach TC up in a second. We're gonna do a separate live stream with Coach TC on it. Hang tight, everybody. Make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna go live in just another second. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I love. Go Tigers, baby. See you shortly.